Hey, Luke and Nate here with the Outdoor Boys YouTube channel, and if you guys remember correctly, last week we tried to polish a ball of aluminum foil, and we had mixed results. It went okay. Well, we're trying it again, and this time we nailed it. Welcome to another episode of Outdoor Boys, and if you guys have no idea what I'm talking about, check out this video from last week. There's this trend in Japan of people taking aluminum foil and compressing it and polishing it until you get these super shiny polished balls of aluminum foil. It's kind of a neat little challenge. So last week I gave it a go with me and my boys, and this was our result. This is 3 entire rolls, 120 square feet of aluminum foil. Now you can see we got it really round, really smooth, super dense, but there's still a lot of wrinkles and textures, and there's little bits where the ball is starting to unravel. So we're going to see if we can't do even better. Additionally, a lot of you guys left great comments trying to guess the weight of this ball. So let me show you how much it actually weighs. 260 grams or 9.5 ounces. It's not super heavy, but for aluminum foil, it feels pretty chunky. A lot of people also wanted to know what would happen if I put a polished aluminum ball in a microwave oven, or if I cut it in two, what it would look like inside. So I'm gonna do just that and post the videos here in the near future. So please click subscribe so you can check out those videos that are coming out. I'm also gonna put a link in the description to those videos and put a link up here to those videos. When I posted this original video, a lot of you guys left great comments suggesting that I should have sanded the ball to get it more polished. Unfortunately, this wasn't possible because of the way I built the ball. Every time I tried to sand it, it would just eat a hole in the outer layer of aluminum foil and make it more rough and flappy. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Instead of making it smoother, it just started flaking off big pieces of aluminum and then making it actually rough. It would actually cause all these little flappy parts to pop up. And I think that's because of the way I made my first ball. So I'm gonna give this another go and see what happens. And instead of taking a small ball and adding one layer on top of the other very smoothly, I'm gonna take a big ball and crinkle it up and see what happens. This thing is just kind of like falling apart the more I hit it. Pretty well compressed and in a ball form, but it just keeps wanting to come apart on me. It's just, I can't polish this. I mean, it's so loose, it'll just come off. Look at this thing, it's an absolute disaster. The more I hit it, the more it just tries to come apart. Okay, I might have lost my cool with that last experiment there. So, instead, I'm gonna calm down and I'm gonna focus here. And instead of just whacking this with a 4-pound hammer and going nuts, I'm gonna try to be a little more gentle. First, I'm gonna just compress it.
Oh, I have to help you.
You wanna help me? Hit it right there. Right there. Right there. There.
Yeah.
All right, nice and round so far. We're just gonna keep shrinking it and compacting it. Okay, use the other end, buddy. You wanna use the flat end. See, like that. Good.
Bam, bam, bam. Some hammer.
It's an awesome hammer.
Yeah.
So I've got a flappy bit right here, and I'm gonna try something a little crazy. I'm gonna bend the flapping bit back like that and see if that helps, and then beat that in there. Well, it's going a lot better than it did last time, but I'm still having the same problem I had last time. Big splits. Whenever I try to really dramatically change the shape of this, it just splits on me. Once it gets this condensed, it's really kind of brittle, and I can't be monkeying around with the general shape of it much. I can knock little ridges off, but I can't really mold it much. Nathan, what did you do with my flattening hammer? Where is it? Well, I've got two problems, folks. First, my son Nathan has lost my flattening hammer somewhere in these leaves behind me. somewhere here, I think. I don't know where he put it. And two, the more I try to fix these cracks, the more they just pop up. It's like I'm making them worse. I need to start over again, and I need to be gentler, and I need to be more careful. Unfortunately, I'm out of aluminum foil, so I need to make a run to the store. All right, guys, it's another day, and I've got another roll of tin foil. We're gonna do it. We will succeed.
Yeah!
Start crumpling.
Daddy, that's a big one.
Yeah, it is. So this is what I'm gonna do differently. Instead of squishing it and then trying to form it into a ball, which causes cracking, I'm going to form it into a ball, then slowly compress it, maintaining that ball shape the entire time. Hey, don't hit it with the hammer. We're not really hitting it with the hammer much this time. Okay, I haven't been beating this with the hammer much. I've just been rolling it and compressing it with my hands. It's pretty hard, it's pretty round, but for comparison's sake, let me show you this. So this was the last ball I did, which was also one entire roll of aluminum foil, but this one I beat on it quite a bit. Now, to put that in comparison, this little ball right here is 3 entire rolls of aluminum foil. There's a lot of pits and grooves in it, and that would take an enormous amount of sanding, and I have to remove a lot of material to get rid of that. If I compress it more, I should get a smoother surface, and it shouldn't be as much sanding. I think if I compress it just a little bit more, we might be ready for polishing. All right, so you can see I've made a lot of progress compressing this thing. Compare it to the my last attempt. I think at this point, I might try sanding it and see what happens. I'm gonna do a little experiment. I'm gonna pull out my belt sander. Well, this definitely is sanding it. Unfortunately, it went flying and put a huge old dent in it. So maybe not the best technique. Well, I'm gonna try sanding this thing with my orbital sander. It's a little bit gentler than the belt sander, so it might go a little bit better. We'll see. Better get my respirator on. Breathing aluminum isn't good for you.
What happens if you take the mask off?
It will be very painful for you. So this is what it looks like so far. And hey, is that my hammer? You found it!
Yeah. You put it with...
I'm not done sanding it, but look at the difference.
Ooh, I like it.
Look at that, guys. That looks pretty darn cool. Well, unfortunately though, I'm losing all my sunlight and it's time to get the kids down to bed and eat some dinner. So I have got to put this up for the day. Welcome back, everybody. And it's another beautiful day, and we're gonna keep sanding on this aluminum ball. Now, yesterday I was using the orbital sander to do it, and that worked okay. But you know what? I'm gonna give hand sanding a try. So I'm gonna up the game here to, what is this, a 180 grit? You know what? I actually like this better than the orbital sander. I think it's actually faster. More work, but it's faster. All right, now we're gonna try some 400 grit. Now it's time for 800 grit. It's going pretty fast, actually. This isn't taking too much time because the aluminum's so soft. Well, that's what it looks like after the 1500 grit. Now let's hit it with a 3000 grit. Well, that's what it looks like after the 3000 grit. I've got some green buffing compound, and I've got an electrical drill with a buffing attachment on it. There we go, people. Well, you can see I got this new one a lot more shiny than the old one. It's quite impressive.
Oh, wow. Oh, that is impressive. Can I touch it?
You go for it. Yeah, you got clean hands. If you want to pick it up, you can hold it.
Yeah.
My hands are dirty, so I don't want to smudge it.
Oh, that's cool.
Pretty true as well. Rolls really well. I try to polish it a little bit with wet wipes, get my dirty fingerprints off it.
Look at all that.
Yeah, wow, that's a lot. Wow, look at that, Becca. That is crazy shiny. Look at my reflection. Hi there. You can see me in my DSLR here. Wow. That's pretty impressive, isn't it?
It's impressive, yeah.
What? That is crazy. Thanks for watching. We hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you'd like to see more great videos from the Outdoor Boys YouTube channel, don't forget to click subscribe. We put out new videos every week. And don't forget to hit that bell button so you'll get notified when we put out another great video.